There was once a king who feared death more than anything else. He was powerful, feared by enemies, surrounded by luxury. But every gray hair terrified him. Every sickness made him panic. Every funeral filled him with dread. So the king made a decision. He would build the safest palace in the world. Massive stone walls rose toward the sky. Iron gates guarded every entrance. Soldiers stood watch day and night. Only one door led in or out. "No assassin can enter," the king proudly declared. "No danger can reach me now." Years passed, and though the king grew older, he felt secure inside his fortress. Until one afternoon, a wandering holy man arrived outside the palace. The guards mocked the old man's ragged clothing, but the king, curious, ordered him brought inside. When the holy man entered the throne room, he slowly looked around at the enormous walls and armed guards. Then, unexpectedly, he began to laugh. The king's face darkened. "You dare laugh at me?" The old man bowed respectfully. "Forgive me, your majesty. I was only thinking." "Thinking what?" the king snapped. The holy man pointed toward the giant palace doors. "You forgot one thing." The king frowned. What could possibly be missing? The old man replied quietly, "You should seal the last door completely. Then no danger can enter at all." The room fell silent. The king stared at him. "But if I seal the door," he said slowly, "I would be trapped inside." The old man nodded gently. "Yes." Then he spoke the words the king would never forget. "And that is the difference between a palace and a tomb." The king felt a chill run through him. For the first time, he realized something horrifying. In trying so desperately to avoid death, he had stopped truly living. Fear had become his prison. He had isolated himself from people, from joy, from love, even from God. The holy man continued, "No wall is high enough to stop death. No army is strong enough to defeat time." Then he looked directly into the king's eyes. "The question is not whether you will die. The question is whether you will truly live before you do." That night, the king could not sleep. The old man's words echoed through the empty halls of the palace. A palace, or a tomb. He walked alone through rooms filled with gold and jewels. Yet suddenly everything felt cold, lifeless. He realized he had spent years protecting his body while neglecting his soul. The next morning, something shocking happened. The palace gates opened wide. For the first time in years, the king walked among his people without fear. He visited the sick, fed the hungry, listened to the poor, and slowly, the man who once feared death began learning how to live. Not because he became immortal, but because he finally understood this truth. A life spent only protecting oneself is not truly life at all. And those who trust God do not need to live chained by fear. Because death is not the end for those who belong to Him. It is only the doorway home.